Beautiful day today, and I decided I'm gonna do a little update on my health situation and on overall issue about my health. In 2018, when I left to Poland, the police officers told me, uh, you are due to have a kidney replaced, one kidney replaced. That was in 2018. That was uh, that was 6 years ago, maybe even more than 6 years ago. They told me you are due to have a kidney replaced. And in 2018, in my opinion, I was about like this, close to be killed. It was just, I think, millimeter, not millimeters away from my being literally killed in 2018. That's the way this story goes. That it's not the story. This is the really what happened. In 2014, they had me at the UKC University Clinic in Ljubljana, and talking about Robert Golob, who played a doctor at UKC Ljubljana with the Novo Mesto police investigators. They had me inside of the department for replacement of the kidneys. This department they would often deliver me to. This was not the first time, because they guaranteed me that this is where I'm gonna end up, and this is they would deliver me to this department already since I don't know, probably before year 2000. And I was told that one of my kidneys it's finished, that needs to be replaced. So you see, now it's matching 2014, and then it's 2018, and they told me, they hijacked me from Poland, they delivered me to Slovenia. They told me, one of your kidneys, you left, and you were due to have one of your kidneys replaced. In 2018, psychiatric hospital Ljubljana Polje went on everything or nothing to get me killed. I would not get any kind of kidney replacement. The torture went on throughout entire Ljubljana. This was just a matter of time when I would probably collapse and die from exhaustion. And it was incredible when I took off from Novo Mesto and on a snap delivered proofs about MK Ultra existence and forced psychiatric Ljubljana Polje staff, an individual who received me the other day at psychiatric Ljubljana hospital Ljubljana Polje was involved directly in this, but he was not the only one. They had nurses, they had psychiatrists, but nurses ran together with the police this type of completely insane, mindless crime throughout Ljubljana city. Listen to this shit. I guess it's a fire rescue. We have a lot of sirens today, but truly disturbing. I think this is a fire rescue, I would say. In 2018, they told me, you were scheduled to have a kidney replacement and you took off. Instead you went to Ljubljana. You went to Poland. They argued with one another about whether it was only one kidney or it was two kidneys. This was not to drive me insane. This was not to literally to the poisoning that went on during MK Ultra was such that they were demonstrating me this stuff, breaking down literally the health symptoms, the problems I was experiencing. They demonstrated me during MK Ultra. Yeah, of course there was poisoning going on, but the damage to the kidneys, I believe, was already very, very advanced. They suggested me this is exactly how one kidney works. Robert Golob played with this issue of the kidneys, claiming me that he has a kidney ready for me, that that he already has a kidney, that he kept talking about that he has kidneys for me already. And they argued about the food that I eat and so on and stuff like this. They admitted, okay, we did destroy you one kidney. Okay, you're gonna get another one. We are not sure whether you're by now. You probably in 2018, they stated, by now you probably, maybe you even have second one. We don't know, this and that. The point here is they made a contract. They signed a contract about replacing me kidney here in Slovenia. Signed the contract, burning me kidney with British and with Americans. They signed the contract that the job would be done here in Slovenia. This is how, this was the talk. This was the stuff that went on during MK Ultra. I mean, stuff that went on during MK Ultra, I mean, it would make you go completely insane. Stuff, the way they talk, the way they obravnavati, the way it's the way you consider someone. This is, you don't fucking you don't treat animal, literally you don't treat animal like this. At UKC Ljubljana, for where they have the kidney patients, where they also replace kidneys, they had me, who knows, who the fuck knows how many times before already, year 2000. They got me in there and they were playing with these issues, with the kidneys, scanning, whatever the hell they were doing, and even demonstrated me how it works with the kidney replacement and so on. Talk about Tanya Fajon, Robert Golob, Milan Kuchan, just fucking insane stuff, man. So this is how that went. In 2018, they told me you were scheduled to have a kidney replacement. Where the hell did you go? You were supposed to have a kidney replaced. This is the whole thing about the story, about this kidney, whatever problem they created. I think it's a kidney. I think it's a kidney disease. It was very bad with the psychiatric pills. And once I stopped taking the psychiatric pills, the health, I would say, rapidly, I'm not going to say that it improved, but it maintained itself. And I wouldn't say it was about the psychiatric pills, but I would say that in 2017, 2018, they started to poison actively. It wasn't only about the psychiatric pills, which they caused damage, but I think that police deliberately caused harm. They went on to cause, let's just put it this way, like a permanent damage. Damage enough that would have kidneys result in a systematic, as you know, once you have the problem, permanent damage. this just goes to stagnate down and it becomes a permanent damage. This is the way it is. This is the story. This is the whole story about the kidneys. In 2017, they started to poison actively. They started to cause, probably with the salt, continuation what they were using on the first place. It was salt. Through the salt, in 2017, 2018, they caused this thing to be permanent. They caused enough damage, in other words, for the kidney disease to make the progress on its own, basically, toward the failure. This is the way I feel. But it goes to show just how much damage these people have done. I kept extremely active when I was in Poland, and even when I came from Slovenia. I was just extremely active, and I think that my being so active, it just had this kidneys last longer, but they were scheduled to be replaced. According to the police, according to the Novo Mesto police investigators in 2018. Unless they were driving me insane, but I don't see anything insane about getting sleep 4 hours a day. Which it was in Poland was 4 hours a day. The sleep was on a regular basis, was 4 hours a day. Something they have used even an advantage, psychiatry, threatening me during MK Ultra already since who the fuck knows. Maybe since 2005. Maybe since 2005, through the poisoning, 2 hours of sleep, MK Ultra based on a sleep deprivation, trauma based on sleep deprivation, cardiovascular burnout, MK Ultra procedure, supported by the threats that people with the mental diseases, with the mental issues, are the people who are sleep deprived, and they are sleep deprived because they suffer from mental disease. So the poisoning went hand in hand with this first what were psychiatric threats about you will be identified as a mental patient, you go to the doctor, etc., etc. Became totally reality once I was labeled as mentally ill person in 2012. Now you go to the doctor, you're gonna complain. There was a psychiatrist, Peter Kapsche. Novo Mesto police went on to threaten that as soon as you go to the physician, a doctor, to check yourself about sleeping problem, if you go to the doctor and you will go, that's why I even lied here at the Novo Mesto hospital. I lied about lack of sleep. Because if I went on to tell them how much sleep I really get, that's what they claim me. They identify you because you're already listed as a mental patient, as one with a problem, with the mental problems, and the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get again hospitalized. This was a psychiatrist, Peter Kapsch. This is how they enforced extermination procedure against me, even after I already had proofs about MK Ultra. That's how Novo Mesto police, that's how they did. Robert Golob, Milan Kučan, Janez Janša, Lojze Peterle. The entire Slovenian parliament was involved in this extermination procedure, of whom none ever came out and say, well, you know, we have this and this and this going on. Why don't we help this guy and this and that? No, you are better off dead Not even listed as good as that, but better off dead than fighting back against the scum like this. If you want to know the whole thing, how this stuff, how the police enforce this extermination procedure, what angers me the most is Americans knew about it, British knew about it, and it appears clearly because they suggested me. The job is going to be done in Slovenia. What's the matter in Slovenia? They can do it in Slovenia, they do it too. They can do that just as good as elsewhere and so on. That's what pisses me off, because that's how the Allies do it. That's how that is. In Slovenia. So Milan Kučan, my friends, is an ally. Putin is an ally. This is the fucking message. This is our ally. This is the ally. These are my American FBI, Central Intelligence Agency allies, from William J. Burns and all the way down to FBI people and all the people that I was dealing with, brokered this extermination procedure through so they could get ahead. Use me for more espionage, get more information about the whole thing, get a hold of more. This is fantastic. Milan Kučan is an ally, ladies and gentlemen. This is a message.